Right, what's going to go in later, right at the end probably, because I don't want to cook it, is this stuff. Don't worry about the date, it's been in the freezer. I've defrosted it, so I've got to do this. can't have it hanging around with a date on like that. And yeah, it really was 10p. So that's just, just something to throw in the rice to give it, I don't know, what was that, more protein. Anyway, it just disappears, you can't taste it once I'm done, but I'm going to chop that up with a pair of scissors, and at the end we'll be mixing that in with whatever comes out of this. There's the lowest heat setting on the rice, and it's still bubbling out of the pan there and threatening to burn onto the base of the bowl, the pan. Shut me up, I'm cutting up the chicken. This is not a cookery program. Can't stand it when I'm watching videos on there, like camper van videos and stuff that I do occasionally watch, and then they spend the whole video making a flipping meal in the back of their camper. Yeah. Why not just take sandwiches? I could say the same. I could have made sandwiches out of this chicken. Would have been done now. I'd have been sat there eating them. Anyway, chopped up. Gonna go in the rice at the end. Right, so I'm taking it off the heater while I mess around with on the camera here. Right, it's bulked up. It's bulked up. I've actually added already another cup of hot water. I'm going to put another cup of hot water in there and just keep boiling it up so it just bulks up. This is what I tend to do, and I would imagine I'll probably be starting to add peas about now as well. What I'm also doing over here is washing the garlic from the woodland. I'm not brave enough. What I'm going to do, I'm washing it, what I'm going to do is cut off the bottom part of the stems, and I'm just going to use that, I think, as the experiment here, because I don't want to completely ruin this. If it's not going to be very nice, then I don't want to put too much in, do I? Anyway, I'm going to add more water and start thinking about peas. Right, that's another cupful. Quick slurp of wine. Oh. It's a single glass. It's diluted. It's not a pint of wine. It's a single glass of wine. Yeah, we're going to think about peas. Yeah, we're gonna put the peas in, I think, because it's fluffed up already, sort of enough. I think I'll have to try grain in a minute and see how fluffed up it is, but that's looking good. Garden peas, cheap and cheerful. How many cups? I don't know, 2, 3. I'll just keep adding it until there's a nice sort of mix. Anyway, I need both hands. One. Right, that's 2 cups full to be going on with. Let's see how that looks. I did drop one. In that. Pea down. Never heard that before. That is probably enough. I'm going to add some more, which will probably be too much, and that's what I'm going to do. So 3, what was that? 3 cups of pea, pretty much. And I think we're going to have to add more water, so it's another cup of water going in there. Another cup of water. Of course, that will all have to heat back up again now because of the frozen peas. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, that needs to cook back up again. More wine. Okay, I have washed. Actually, there's still bits of the woods on there. I have washed the woodland garlic here, and what I'm going to do, as I said, is I'm going to just use a bundle of the stalks here. So what I'm going to do is just cut that there, and use that handful. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's more than enough. The rest is going to go back in the bag and back in the fridge, actually, because we may not be finished with all of this. Right, that is the woodland garlic all chopped up. Let's try a bit. I don't know, this is liable to end up being a terrible waste of everything in the pot there. I hope it's not a waste. If I ruin it, I'm still going to have to eat it, because I'm not wasting all that. Yeah, I'm not sure about this at all. Okay, it needs to cook the peas, I think, mostly a little bit more. But we're pretty much there, actually. I might even add more water, we shall see. And I think I'm just going to be brave and go for it. We're just going to chuck it all in together now and mix it in. And, I mean, dare I? Oh, I do hope this isn't a horrible mistake. Okay, I'll scrape that out when I got another hand free. And we're going to dump all that in as well. That's going in. And that is pretty much going to be it. Apart from, at some point, we're going to want to melt some butter into that. That will probably be at the point at which I sit down to eat it. But, yeah. That is the extent of my cooking, which isn't really cooking at all, is it? It's just mixing some things together. But, right, yeah, we're in business. We're going to leave that for a bit and see how it pans out. It is a flipping cookery show I'm doing here, for Christ's sake. Where's the wine? Okay, I'm going to pull the heat off on this. It's good enough. I'm going to take the heat off. I am just going to go and sit for a bit, and we shall dish some of that up in a little while. I shall allow it to sit for a little while, because I need to. It's blurry o'clock. Okay, I am gonna dare to eat some. This is what I normally do: bread and butter, and a whole big bowl full of the stuff, with a knob of butter planted right. And when I say a knob of butter, I'm talking, most of a pack of butter dumped on the top. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're on finals. We have a large bowl full. Probably less than half, so we'll be eating that again tomorrow. That's why it was important that this is edible, because I'm not wasting it. And a huge great wad of butter to melt in there. Huge amount of butter, which we may even use more, we shall see. I've heavily buttered the bread also. Well, I can't believe it's not butter. Anyway, that is just going to stay there until I microwave it up tomorrow. and we do all this again tomorrow, exactly as it is here now. Right, let's go and try it. To be honest with you, I've already tasted a bit. Let's taste a bit more now. And I'm not even sure the garlic is detectable, quite frankly. I suppose it is a bit. It's very subtle. It's probably not worth not worth all the aggro. We'll see. Let's go and eat some. Okay. Final report on the rice concoction. It's entirely edible. It's actually quite nice. But I'm not sure the garlic, I'm not sure I can even taste it. I don't know. I put quite a bit in, but I'm really not sure I can taste it. So entirely superfluous. But an interesting experiment nonetheless. And of course we have a whole bunch more that we may or may not experiment some more with. But I got 2 days of eating this yet. So, but it is. It's mostly about the butter, I fancy. But yeah, it's entirely edible. So yeah, we didn't waste anything. That's quite a relief, actually. And yes, I'm eating an enormous amount of food at that time of day. Nothing unusual there. You come to have a look, have you? I thought you were hiding out in the kitchen until I gave you the last little bit, mate. It's going to be a while. It's going to take me a while to get through this. You will have to wait while I sober up eating a mountain of rice and butter at that time. I think from his point of view, it's really about the butter and the chicken. Ugh. I am full. Is it all gone? And make sure you get every last little bit, mate. I think you missed a couple of grains of rice there. Okay, all done, all done, all done, all gone. Yeah, one grain of rice left there. I deprived you of 1 grain. Good boy, we're all done.